Hello, my name is Mark Frank. My wife Dina and I are the owners of the inn at Barley Sheaf Farm. It is a property that sits on 31 acres of conserved land and contains 16 suites, a beautiful restaurant, as well as wedding and meeting facilities. It is a property with a wonderful history which spans back to 1740 when the house was built. It is an old farmhouse which was an actual working farm for hundreds of years. Most recently, in the 1930s, it became the home of George Kaufman, the playwright, who has written dozens of plays, many of which you're probably familiar with. The Night at the Opera, Man Who Came to Dinner, Stage Door, just to name a few. He's also known for his wonderful friendships and collegial relationships with Moss Hart, Groucho and Harpo Marx, Kitty Carlisle, and many others of the luminaries of that day. This became the summer playground for George and his friends and became the place where he wrote much of his work and collaborated also with John Steinbeck in the playwright adaptation of Mice and Men. So here we're out on the back patio of the manor house, which actually was one of George's favorite spots to hang out with his friends, the Marx Brothers, John Steinbeck, Moss Hart, where they would maybe head down to the pond, towards the pond to play a game of croquet. Got too warm, they'd take a swim in the pool. Then they'd come back up and retire to a beautiful game of bridge here on the stone patio, or in what is now a restaurant, which was a screened-in porch. The restaurant is one of our biggest pride and joy of the inn. My wife and I made the decision to purchase the inn late in 2013. And at that point, the restaurant was really just a fledgling establishment and just a very small piece of what the inn was about. We were fortunate enough, Josh Homacki, who was our executive chef, was here. And as we got to know Josh and understood the style and the approach that he wanted to take to cooking, we understood that given the food as well as the environment, we had a sort of a diamond in the rough. So we did, hopefully what any great owner would do, is give the chef the ability to create on his own and try different things and experiment and change to work with what things came naturally here with the local farms, such that you could create the freshest, most inventive and creative dishes. But our idea is for the restaurant to have great food in what I'll call a casual elegance type of environment. We encourage our customers to come in so they can try things that are familiar to their palate to some degree, but maybe designed or created in a way that they had never experienced before. Our restaurant in 4 years has evolved dramatically, not only in the types of foods that we're creating, but in the experience we're trying to provide for folks. We'll continue to challenge Josh and his staff to try and experiment with different things and expand their horizons and creating just a wonderful culinary experience for our customers, and I think one of the most beautiful environments here in Bucks County.